In the heart of a sunny meadow, where the clover grew tall and the bees hummed a happy tune, lived a little rabbit named Rumi. Rumi had a big, kind heart, but he had a very quiet voice. While the other animals played hide and seek and tag, Rumi felt his tummy do little flips just thinking about saying hello. He wanted to play, but the words always got stuck. One day, a colorful badger named Pip bounced over to Rumi with a bright red ball. Pip said, "Hi, I'm Pip. Do you want to play catch with us? It is super fun." Rumi looked at Pip, then at the other animals, then down at his paws. He tried to speak, but his voice came out like a tiny whisper. Rumi shook his head slowly and hid his face behind his paws. Pip smiled gently and said, "Okay, maybe later," and bounced back to the group. Rumi watched them laugh and throw the ball, and he felt very small and lonely. Just then, a beautiful blue butterfly fluttered down and landed softly on Rumi's tower. The butterfly looked at Rumi with kind eyes and asked, "Why are you not playing with them, little one?" Rumi sighed and said, "I am too shy. What if I say the wrong thing? What if they laugh?" The butterfly fluttered its wings and said, "You have a voice, Rumi. It is the most wonderful sound in the world. You just have to be brave enough to let it out, like a tiny seed pushing through the soil to find the sun." Rumi watched the butterfly fly toward the other animals, and a tiny spark of courage lit up inside his heart. Suddenly, the red ball bounced wildly and rolled into a thick, dark bush. All the animals stopped and stared. Pip looked very worried. Pip said, "Oh no, my ball!" The animals peered at the bush but looked too scared to go inside. Rumi watched from a distance. He looked at the bush, then at Pip's worried face, then back at the bush. His heart thumped like a drum, but he remembered the butterfly's words. A tiny, brave feeling started to grow inside him. Rumi stood up. He took a few hesitant steps, then walked with more confidence toward the bush. He took a deep breath and pushed the branches aside, disappearing inside. A moment later, he emerged with the red ball in his mouth and dropped it at Pip's feet. All the animals stared at Rumi with wide, grateful eyes. Pip said, "Wow, you went into the spooky bush. Thank you, Rumi." Rumi looked at Pip. He took one more deep breath, and finally his voice came out clear and sweet. "You are welcome. Can I play now?" The animals' faces lit up with big smiles. They all cheered and crowded around Rumi. Pip threw him the ball, and Rumi caught it clumsily, but his whole face glowed with happiness. And just like that, the words came out. They were not heavy at all. They flew into the air, light as a feather. Rumi was still a quiet rabbit, but he learned that being brave doesn't mean you are not scared. It means you speak up anyway. Sometimes all it takes is one little hop of courage to find a whole field of friends.